fifth graders, so for grammar today, we're gonna work on sentences, fragments, and run-on. Okay, so look over here. It says full sentences. So these are complete sentences. I'm gonna draw an arrow and say these are complete. Complete sentences express a complete thought and have a subject and a verb. Okay, fragments are not a complete thought. So it's kind of like you're sharing something and it just kind of cuts off. And you're like, kind of, when you read that sentence, you're almost asking for more. You're like, what else? Then a run-on sentence, they have two or more ideas that are not joined correctly. So it just seems like there's a lot of different thoughts and ideas going in that sentence, but there's no transition and there's no connecting words. So we're gonna look at what sentences are full sentences, fragments, and run-on sentences, okay? So this one's complete, this one's not complete, and this one has two or more ideas that are joined together. What we're gonna do when we practice today, we're gonna read the sentence, and you're gonna tell me if it's a run-on, or if it's a full sentence, a fragment, or a run-on sentence. It says rewrite the fragments and run-ons as proper sentences. We're not gonna do that. I just want you to identify this, identify the type of sentences for now. All right, so the first one, she ate. Well, is that a complete sentence, a fragment, or run-on? We can use S, F, R, O. She ate. It kind of leaves you hanging. You're like, she ate what? So it does not have a complete thought because it doesn't tell me what she ate. So it's a fragment. All right, let's do number 2. Stewart goes home. Okay. Stewart goes home. Well, you're like, what else did he do? He goes home. And so is this a sentence, fragment, or run-on? It's a fragment. Makes you kind of asking what else. Number 3. We went to the car, we opened the doors. Oh wow, there's like 2 ideas. So one idea is we went to the car. That's one thing. We opened the doors. That's another thing. It seems like there are 2 ideas joined together right now. And usually if it's properly written, it might say we went to the car and we opened the doors. But we don't see the word and here. So is this a complete sentence, a fragment, or a run-on? Well, it has 2 or more ideas that are not joined correctly. So it's a run-on. Put R-O. Okay. Number 4. The book on the table. What do you think? The book on the table. Doesn't tell you anything like, what about the book on the table? Who put the book on the table? Did somebody put the book on the table? Did somebody leave the book on the table? This is a fragment. All right, number 5. He went to the store. He bought some beans. Again, there are 2 ideas. The first idea is he went to the store. That's one thing. The second idea is he bought some beans. The second idea. So is this a sentence, fragment, or run-on? It's a run-on. So R-O. All right, number 6. The teacher with the brown hair. So we have the subject. What about the teacher with the brown hair? Did she sing out loud? Did she throw a party for her class? Did she read, is she reading a book to her class? Is it complete? No, so this is a fragment. Number 7. The girl who lives with her aunt in Oklahoma. Okay, the girl who lives with her aunt in Oklahoma. That tells me, okay, there's someone we're talking about. But what else? Does it feel like, okay, what about her? So this is a fragment. Number 8, I can go. What do you think? Do you think it's a complete sentence, fragment, or run-on? It's a sentence. I can go. Maybe somebody say, hey, can you, I'm having a party this week. Do you want to come? And you can say, I can go. Number 9, he cannot go because he has homework. Well, we have a subject. We know he can't go because he has homework. Has a complete thought. So it's a sentence as well. Number 10, I'll be better tomorrow. I need a good rest. Well, again, here's one idea. And here's a second idea. They're not related. They're kind of just written together. So is this a sentence, fragment, or run-on? It's a run-on. All right, I'm gonna be writing some sentences on the Google form, and I want you to tell me if it's a sentence, a fragment, or a run-on. If it is a sentence, you're gonna type in S. If it's a fragment, you're gonna type F. And if it's a run-on, you're gonna type RO. Remember, full sentences or sentence expresses a complete thought and have a subject and a verb. Fragments are not a complete thought. It kind of just leaves you thinking, what else? It makes you ask, and? And a run-on sentence have 2 or more ideas that are not joined correctly. Okay, so sentence, fragments, run-on sentences.